And we're live. Welcome to our Pacific Rim US Scrum. Today, here it's me, João. It's also Vijaya, Patrick, and Amy. How are you guys doing today?
Good.
Good. Nice. So, let's start with our stand-up. Vijaya, shoot.
I reviewed the authorization matrix from Patrick updates after I finished yesterday. Then I pulled request from the latest development from upstream to my local development. I ran the server and Cucumber and RSpec. Some of the tests is failed in the job category related. All tests are failed.
Sorry, you cut it a little bit. You're saying that your Cucumber tests are failing where?
Yeah, job category related. That's all. Add category, update, and show, cancel.
That is strange because I just run the test and they run fine. we can look into it afterwards to see what's happening. Okay. Any blocker?
No.
No. Okay. So let's move on to Salim. Are you there?
I'll go.
Hello everybody, I'm here finally. Sorry guys. Since last Scrum, what did I do in time of the Met Plus? Basically nothing. Hopefully, I'm going to go and review the PR and then try to work on it. That's it. No blockers.
Okay. Let's move on. Patrick?
Yeah, so I worked on the user authorization matrix that Vijay had started, and so Vijay, your comments on that, thank you. I also started to review the waffle number 238. That was the devised confirmation email. We wanted to change to welcome email to welcome first and last name. And, I was just reviewing the code when I saw a PR come through that actually addressed that issue. So I stopped that. I edited a little bit of the client meeting agenda, added a couple things that we've been working on this week. And I thought a little bit more about the notification architecture. I'm going to change what I did for the prototype a little bit to be more conformant with Rails architecture. And that's about it. No blockers.
Okay. So, Amy? Amy? No? No, Amy?
Going like you can hear me?
Oh, now we can hear you. Yes. You can go.
Okay, great. All right. So I've been working on the job seeker homepage. The feature itself is done. I verified it by hand, and I'm working on the test automation. This is complicated because of the relationship between the agency person and the job seeker. So that's behind most of the delay of the past week. I've collaborated with Patrick, and I'm going to test this in the agency relations spec because that's where the functionality is really done. But it's part of the job seeker homepage story because that is the first time that this is really called. While I was stalled last night, I picked up the job developer homepage, and this is surprisingly easy. So I have the view done, and I have the list of assigned job seekers done, and about half of the tests for those. I'd like to show you guys the view in case you want more than what's already on there. And once I finish the stories that I have open, I'll pick up the list of, shall we say, orphan job seekers, which requires a little bit of development. No blockers.
Okay. Do you want to show us today?
Yes. Let me see if it's open still.
Okay, so while you're preparing your,
Yes, it is open.
your things there, I'll just give you my update. So, today I finished the matching part. I added the endpoint, and I thought I was through with the Java part, but then after discussing with Patrick, we need to implement the jobs as well in there. So I created a bunch of new stories and started working on that. I also created a PR for the bug that we currently had there and pushed it up. Just waiting for it to be merged. And I think that was all. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so from my side is all. Amy, are you ready to show it up?
Yes. Are you able to see my screen? I have it up.
Just a second. Okay, now it should be. Oh, just before you start, why do we have a footer color different from the header?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Maybe we can add that to the UI story?
We need to understand which one we're going to use and just use it there.
Hey, Salim?
Yeah.
Weren't you the first person to notice that the footer is a different color than the header?
Yes. Yes.
Do you know where that comes from?
It's well, if you guys want to put the story for it, it's fine, but it's easy. I can do it. Just easy stuff. Fix it. That's fine. Okay. Do you want me to create a story?
Hewa, do we want them the same color?
So you guys pick whichever color you want. I can change it.
I don't know. It's not up to me. It's up to the client. So I thought that this was like this because you showed it to the client like this, so we could choose a color. I don't know.
Let's add that to the client meeting.
Yeah, it actually should be the same. It's supposed to match, but I don't know. You guys, you didn't say anything, so I just left it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So can everybody see the job seeker homepage that I have up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Job developer.
Sorry, job developer. That's right. So there's not really much of anything on this page, and we didn't do a wireframe, so I wanted the team to look at it and make sure that this is what we had in mind.
But
In terms of you're asking in terms of positioning of the things, in terms of because currently it doesn't show much.
Yes, that's just it. So job seekers, if you don't have any, it will say there's no job seekers, or it will list them. And the job seekers without a job developer, I was probably going to use the same approach that Patrick uses.
No, that's good if you...
Well, I can't find it right now.
No, you're good. If you went back to showing an agency person and you hit edit.
Oh, yes. Okay. So, yes, this is what I was looking for. It's like, there's a scrolling screen. I'm not sure why these people aren't in alphabetical order. I think they should be.
Should be, yeah. I haven't changed that yet.
Yeah, but I was going to use this kind of an interface.
You can use the logic. I can help you with the logic behind that. So the job seekers shown here are job seekers that do not have a job developer assigned yet, or job seekers who are assigned to this agency person in that person's job developer role. So it's basically the same kind of logic that you're going to need for the job developer homepage.
Yeah, I looked at the code, and this list is a search on this particular agency person.
Right.
Job seekers who don't have a job developer relationship with this agency person. And yes, I would appreciate the help in finding the list of job seekers that don't have any job developer at all.
Well, that actually what this is. So that first table there, it's job
It is.
seekers who do not have a job developer assigned to them, or it also includes the job seekers that are assigned to the job developer, in case they want to
Okay.
unassign themselves now. So it's essentially the same
Gotcha.
logic you need.
Oh, okay. Well,
We
that will
can
make
look-
it
we
quick.
can look. It's been a while since I did that, so I'll have to deconstruct it. The logic's there.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. I'll look for you tomorrow morning.
Okay, that should
So,
be
in
fine.
terms of UI, I don't like it. And I think
Mhm.
we shouldn't rely on scrolling panels there.
Okay.
I'm not sure if we should have some more information about the job seeker itself, because maybe it should be more relevant. I don't know. Just the name, I don't know, looks a little bit too small when you're a job developer and trying to see information from the user. You have to click on it and show it up. I don't know. First of all, I think I prefer something like pagination stuff, page, like we have in the administration, for example, and and in terms of format, maybe like a table with some more information about the job seekers. But that's just, I don't know what you guys think about it.
Okay. Well, that's why we do these demos, so that we can get exactly that kind of feedback. And maybe we can discuss it further tomorrow after you've thought it over and, want something specific.
I'm not sure. We can, yeah. I need to review
Okay.
the user and stuff to see what we can do. And maybe draw something.
Right. Okay.
But yeah.
Vijaya? I think she was stuck on some stuff. I'm done, so we can move to her thing.
Okay. So do you want us to help you now, Vijaya, or you don't have time for it?
I have time.
No time?
I have time.
Oh, you have time. So if you want, you can just share your screen and we can take a look to see what's happening there. You're saying something, Epic?
Yeah, I was just going to remark, Amy, on your job developer homepage, you may want to add a table of job seeker status for all job seekers that job developer is the primary job developer for. I don't remember seeing that on your initial design, but that eventually we're going to be adding timers to this, so when a job seeker hasn't seen any change in status or nothing happening in some time, the job developer is going to be alerted. Probably on that page, something's going to go red that says, we haven't heard from this job seeker in a certain amount of time, that kind of thing. So maybe that'd be a good starting point for that. So just add one table, if you would.
Okay.
Which is the job seekers that the job developer is the job developer for, and maybe a status field or something for each job seeker. We'll have to make something up, but as a starting point.
Okay. So more like add an extra field to a table rather than adding an additional section.
I'd add an additional table, which is job seekers that you are a primary job developer for. And then show the job seeker the name. The status, as you know, we have 3 status fields. Chet's adds for 2 or 3 more statuses to be defined, like community service, in training, stuff like that. He wants to add to the status fields that we have, the status values.
Okay.
And they would show up on that table.
All right, I should be able to put some placeholder stuff up by tomorrow.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Sure.
Okay. So Vijaya, I think you shared.
Yeah.
The window that you're sharing is not the correct one. You need to share the other one because you're sharing the VM.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
I tried 2 times running the test. It is not resolving.
You're in development? You have the link from development?
Yeah.
Did you do a migration on the database?
Oh, I forgot. I did not.
just try to run the migration and then run just that cucumber, the feature agency admin feature,
Yeah.
to see if it solves the problem, or any other. Don't need to run all the tests, just one that fails.
Failing that.
I need to find a link login. Is it possible that's a time thing?
Wait for 2 seconds or so.
I've seen that. Are you do you have the user interface up, the visual?
You are talking to me.
Yeah. Yeah, I have had an error just like that.
Okay.
And usually when I'm troubleshooting it, I look at the application to see if it looks weird, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe just run it in your console. Let's look at it in development, Vijaya, see if it works. I mean, just run it in a browser in your development environment. Let's see if it's looking okay.
Oh, my another window browser is closed. I don't know.
When you're running the tests, you can see the window popped up, right?
Yeah.
Do you see anything strange, like, are you in home or something? It's correct, it shows the login when the test is running. The test that fails is running. Does it show the login? The login button and everything?
It did not show any login button. Just open the window. It is not fully completed.
It's easier for you to see because for us it's a little bit harder because it shows the
Oh,
window popped
yeah.
up and
Just you
it's
open the browser and it is showing the URL for that one.
Mhm.
After that, it is open the page. There is no login and password on that page. I'll tell you exactly right now.
Maybe another thing you can do is try to prepare your test environment. I guess maybe. I mean your database for test. Reset it and then prepare again one more time and then see if it works.
Yeah, that's right. Did you do DB test prepare, Vijay?
No.
Okay. If this fails, let's
Okay, I'll do.
follow Salim's suggestion there.
Okay, I'll take care of this one. You guys can discuss.
You're there now, so let's see what happens.
Yeah, it is opening the browser.
Yeah.
URL. After that, there is no login and password page on that one. Only it's listing all the jobs.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gone all right.
Yeah.
That's weird. And what story are you working on again?
No. I just updated from the upstream.
Oh,
Latest
okay.
development. Yeah, not my story.
Gotcha. And what were the last stories to go in?
After I finished, I did not remember. I got some new changes from job category and status field.
Yeah, okay. Um, when did you fork this story? Like, when was the last update? When was your last pull down from development?
I think 1 week back I did it.
1 week back, okay. Huh. So I think 1 week back. So if something from the if something in the navigation bar were to disappear, I would expect that to be from the any changes to the navigation bar in a story. And the last change to the navigation bar in a story was my changes of the name for the job seeker to direct people to their homepage, and then Patrick's change to the admin home. I think the version that you had one drop down under the admin menu, for lack of a better word, and then Patrick had a story that gave two. I have that change on my desktop and I have it running and it's not giving any problems.
What branch are you in right now, Vijaya? Your
The
development
development.
branch? And you pulled from upstream development today?
Yeah.
Okay, now, all right, and you merged?
Yeah.
You pulled them. Okay, can we just see this in your browser? Not test anymore, but just, you were trying to bring up your browser before? I don't know what happened there, why it stopped, but you said the browser window collapsed or something. Do you want to try that again?
Yeah.
If you could just pick up one test, one that's easy to reproduce, and try to reproduce it by hand, one of these that failed.
Yeah, let's do 204, that first one. That's easy.
204?
Yeah, if just you run Rails server in the background, is that
Yeah.
correct? Then just go to a browser, Firefox or whatever, and let's see if we can do it by hand. Test it in the UI.
Okay, when I have only one window is open here, I have to copy this one somewhere. Then I will.
Oh, we don't need that. We know all the
Okay.
yeah. Scratch pad. Okay. Oh, don't run those.
Yeah, I need the password, not the password.
No.
Email.
You don't, because the
Okay.
cucumber background data is different from the seeded data. I'll give you. Okay, let me
Okay.
give you that. Okay, hold on just a
Okay.
second. Yeah, am I not seeing? There we go. So let me get that for you. So the email will be that, and password. Password is this.
Okay. Password I know.
So if you go to the admin pull down there, Vijaya, at least we're seeing your menu stuff. Go to job properties. All right, scroll down a little bit, and you should see a button that says add job category.
Yeah.
And click on that. And now just hit add category. Don't enter anything yet.
Okay.
Okay, so it's working. So the first test you run in 203 actually adds a job category name, but it leaves description blank, and it hits the add category button. And then the
Yeah.
form validation error comes back and presents that. So what I'm seeing tells me it's working in your development environment here. So I don't know what's going on with Cucumber there, but
Okay.
why don't you go back and try the DB test prepare thing that we talked about? Do you remember that command, Vijay?
Yeah. Rec DB test.
Exactly, yeah.
Again, I can run that test.
Yeah, can you just run that one test, that number 204, agency admin features 204, so we don't have to look at all of it. I don't see the menu items here anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's not finding the login link because it's not there. So
Yeah.
that's really strange.
Can you scroll up to see what's the step before? Did it show the home page?
Yeah.
Did it?
Given that I'm at the home page, so it should be at the home page, and then this tab I log in as whatever with the whatever password should go to the login page and press the button. This unable to find link login. It's the first one. It's on the bar on top, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you just rerun the tests again, please?
The same thing?
Exactly the same thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Open. Can you open? Create. Start your server and open Firefox, please, and open the home page.
Okay.
So now you can log out. Yes. Okay, it's up. Can you go to the home page? Just directly go to the home page. Yep, enter. Just log out again. Go to the home page. Home page directly. Enter. Now, do me a favor and start minimizing the window, please. Not minimize, just take it off from maximize. Not that window, the other, the window of Firefox. Did you understand? Currently, the Firefox window is maximized, right?
Yeah.
Just unmaximize it. Press the maximize button.
It's only the maximum.
I know, but if you go to the left top, the left corner, you can unmaximize it. That's what I want. Not the Firefox window. On the left side, left, the other left. Yep. Okay. Press the maximize button. That next, yeah, that one. Press it. Okay. There we go. Okay, I know what the problem is. You cannot see the button 9 over there. The problem is that we currently have a issue in the header that is not 100%, I believe, something like that. So you cannot see the buttons. The buttons are disappearing. Not sure where, but they are disappearing. Can you open the window to the right? Start opening it. No, not that. No.
Okay.
and maximize. I want you to start stretching on the right side to the right, like. Yeah. It should pop up somewhere around. You think the buttons are there? Again, this is we have something wrong there because all the buttons disappear. This is the responsiveness of Bootstrap that is breaking this up. Okay, problem solved. So for this, we need to create please Vijaya, create a ticket, a bug, and we need to take a look at this. Did you understand the problem?
It is the window problem.
Yes. The problem is that you know Bootstrap. Bootstrap has some functions that allow that automatically stack buttons, stack tables, and everything. When you change the size of the window, it will change the way things are positioned there automatically. The problem is that, or we are doing something wrong in naming the things incorrectly, or Bootstrap for some reason is removing them because it thinks it's too big.
Okay.
And maybe it's this second one. So we need to investigate what's wrong with it, but okay, we found a problem. So do you believe you can create an issue with this?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Yes, Patrick.
Just so I test this. So if you maximize the Firefox window again in the upper left there, Vijaya, let's see if the menu stays this time or if it goes away.
The problem is not when it's big, it's when it's smaller.
Yeah. But I
the
thought
responsiveness of Bootstrap just makes it disappear.
Okay, so we're still there. And unmaximize again. I just want to get a sense of when it... And then on the right-hand side, drag it to the left. So you make it... Yeah. I just want to know when the... I just want to... Yeah, exactly. Just drag it to the left slowly. I want to see when the menu disappears on this.
There.
Okay, right there. Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, there's a media somewhere that says that our specific classes, the classes that we're using there, I'm almost 100% sure, should not show up when we arrive to a certain amount of pixels.
Could be, or it could be that it's trying to wrap onto the second line. But the second line, there's only one line here for this navigation bar. I don't know.
Well, we could try to do inspecting to see where it positions it and everything. But I think we found the problem, and now that we can reproduce it and know why it's happening, we can create a bug. And when someone has some time, can just look into it.
Yeah, the problem is duplicating it. I can't see that.
It's fairly easy. What we have to say is on this ticket is when I start my browser not maximized,
Yes.
I cannot see the menu items. It's something like this, or when my Firefox or my browser window is too small, all the buttons from the top disappear. And you can say that's something about the responsiveness of Bootstrap, that we need to investigate what's happening, what's causing this, if it's our choice of tags, or if there is something that we're doing wrong, or issue with Bootstrap. I don't know.
I'm seeing the problem on my Firefox on my computer right now. When I shorten the width of the screen pretty ridiculously, nobody would run that narrow. But anyway, I can reproduce it.
Basically, if the size is smaller than the size that we have set, it will disappear. Because if you get it bigger, it doesn't get much bigger than this, and it stays in the same place, the buttons. But if you start getting into the space of the table, it will disappear. So basically that's it.
That's what's happening. Yep.
The width there. So we must have some sort of maximum width or width there that blocks it. I don't know. Okay, so problem found. We need to create a ticket for this, Vijaya, please, and that's it. Okay. Anything else, you guys?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, so I'll leave you today, and if you need something from me, I'll be around tomorrow, and we can talk during the morning or something if you have any questions. Okay. So bye. See you all tomorrow.
All right. Bye, all.